Anytime you get more than a couple black women together, you're creating this powerful mechanism for change.
Girl, they gonna get this black girl magic today, whether they want it or not.
Welcome to the Queen Circle.
She's not the type to complain like this. But see, this here is me. I'm not the prettiest, the silliest, I'm me. I'm dramatic and I'm curious. Sometimes I get delirious on what it means to be myself and no one else. Scary just to think about the people who don't love themselves. Cause you're perfect and you're worth it. You're like no one else. So just love it and embrace it. And though it drives you crazy, stop thinking about it, baby. You'll never meet someone like you, and that's the best you'll ever do. Oh, oh.
Hey y'all, what's up? We're back at the Queen Circle. It's been a minute. I missed recording for 2 weeks.
It's all Makaya's fault.
It's not my fault. Okay, we had technical difficulties. You can't do anything about technology, okay? They think that they know what they're doing. They're not making the best of these programs.
Okay, but hey y'all, it's Kalika. I'm here. What's up? How y'all doing
I had to clear
out
my
there?
name because she really just tried to say
we've
it's
been
my
gone
fault.
for like 2 weeks, but we back in the jump off. We back
We
here.
back. No, I was going for a minute. Now I'm
Hey,
back with the jump off. Goons in the club. Case something.
Jump off. Okay.
Aight. Just got crazy real quick.
So, Makaya, how's your week been? Like, you got anything you need to get off your chest? Like, how you been feeling? What excited you?
I had to get over the whole Pusha T and Drake thing and I really got into some type of, what you over there sipping your drink for? I'm not even going to get into it on this episode because I'm really just not in that. This episode is not, about any type of combative energy and,
it's cool. Let it out. Because when you let things out, this is how you get the positive energy. You got to let the negative go for the positive to come into your life. I just
don't agree with everyone who said Pusha T killed Drake. I don't think he killed him. I think he made the beef interesting, and he definitely heated shit up real quick, but I don't think he killed him. Like, you feel me? I don't think he killed him. Like, you brought up the baby thing. Okay, the baby rumor, we've been heard about it. Right, nobody cared enough to pay attention to it at the time, so we don't care now.
Everybody's so excited.
Everybody's so excited. Like, and
where were y'all before?
Not for nothing. You brought up his best friend and you brought up his mom and his dad. Like, Drake, so he talks about his best friend being ill in his music, and he talks about his dad not being there and his mom. So you bringing up stuff that we like. This is all we've been there. Done, like, come on, like. What else?
It's over. Basically, he can't do it no more.
That's what I'm saying. So if Drake did come back, who really killed who? Because afterwards, whatever he would pull up on you, I don't know what you're really gonna do.
But you got to remember that the rap game is like, what is it? WWF? It's wrestling. They team up. It's
I just feel
everybody's
like
dropping. Everybody that had this battle together are all dropping music right now.
I just feel like more good would be done if rappers came together and made more magic together and double the revenue that you would make if you would drop something by yourself. Like, the sales will go up crazy because, of course, people want to hear rappers that they've never heard together. Like,
but they don't control. They don't control their shit.
Yeah, no, beef is probably just made up by the labels.
Yeah, regular
doing stuff on purpose.
Regular, because you know who owns it, Rothschilds.
That was probably the only thing that was like, but I got over it. That's been past. But I think that's the most recent thing. Current events, I guess. Anything.
What was bothering me this week? Did anything bother me or anything inspire me this week? Well, being that we're going to be talking about self-love in this episode, a lot of things have been bothering me this week. I guess we will talk about it on the episode, but as far as like, I just feel like chicks need to get their lives. Like, that's it.
When you say chicks need to get their lives, like,
I just want us, like, we have a lot of animosity towards each other when it comes to men I guess, in a sense. Like, everybody's trying to get this perfect man, or, we all trying to get the same man. Like, it's not sometimes it's the limit numbers because some of them is in jail, but it's just like
A lot of them are in
we try to
jail.
take each other down when we should be lifting each other up. We should be building businesses together.
Oh
we should
yeah,
be, like,
we going. This is
making
definitely gonna be a part of this
movements and stuff.
episode.
Like, I just don't understand.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh yeah, we
tension,
definitely
like,
gonna get into this.
like, why I can't tell you the truth and you hold on to that truth and you be like, you know what? Let me get my shit together. Like, plain and simple. People
Yeah.
done sat me down and told me my truth. Like, I take people's criticism of who I am and I put that into how can I further and better myself into the next, next
yeah,
few
for
years.
sure.
But some people take that and just they shun you out, and it's like it's it's dead. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
You could
Don't
bring
lie.
a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Don't lie.
That's-
Just let your truth be your truth. Like, I made mistakes. I might, some people might not think I'm the most beautiful person in the world, but I feel like my soul is more beautiful than what you can see on the
Yes,
outside.
honey.
So nobody can tell me anything. Like, at the end of the day, I walk around my chest high. Y'all see these
Okay.
breasts? I walk around with the chest high. They see it. They see this walk. So I don't, that's, I guess
So-
that's it.
So this episode is called "Love You, Boo," and it is definitely focused on self-love. And there's, you guys see the little cover art. It's, a girl taking herself out on a date. Like, do things for you that you looking for everyone else to do for you, or that you want somebody else to do for you. A guy, a female, whoever, a loved one, close friend. Because there will always be someone who can't see your worth, but don't let it be you. Don't let it be you who doesn't see all there is to see, like, about you. Love yourself. Like, you gotta find some type of comfort within yourself. Like, I feel like everyone needs to be okay, not just saying women. Everyone needs to be okay being by themselves. Like, you gotta go through that stage of life. Like, I'm sorry. That's some of the best time that you're ever going to have in your
Word.
life
Word.
is time with yourself. Like, that shit sounds boring, or it sounds like depressing, or like you grandma or grandpa. Like, no.
It's true.
It's the best time.
Until you get comfortable with, like, being alone, you'll never know if you're choosing someone out of love or loneliness.
Yeah. Like, you gotta hit a point where you're like, okay,
Plateau, bottom, boom.
I think I could be with somebody now. Like, I feel it. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm so good with being by myself that it wouldn't be too bad to have somebody, like,
I feel
around.
like when you get down to a certain point and you understand yourself, you'll get a whole new vision of certain men or women. This is for anybody. Like, you'll get a whole new perspective on how somebody should treat you, how you should be loved, and the ways that you like to be loved, and the way you give off love. Like, sometimes we're so lonely that we search for the wrong type of love in people, and we wonder, why am I still in the same situation?
Right. Loneliness definitely will bring in disparity.
girl, I
like,
stopped-
you're
I
so
stopped-
desperate. Like, you just become desperate because you're so lonely. So you're like, let me just talk I'm gonna talk to him, and
Yeah, I stopped doing
knowing that
Netflix
you
and
settle
chills.
in for less.
I stopped doing Netflix and chills. Can I?
Mm.
Oh, you want company? Can I come to your house and chill? No, we could go outside somewhere. We can definitely go outside. There's plenty of things to do.
Yeah, let's go do something.
Like, why do you have to come inside my house and chill? Like, why we can't create something?
Like, I'm always in here chilling. Like, okay,
Right,
now that
right,
now that
right.
there is somebody that's coming around or whatever, like, let's go outside. Let's go do something. And then if I choose to, if things even reach that, whatever, it's all about choice. Like, even when you choose to not choose, when you don't choose, when you say no, like when you choose not to, you're choosing not to choose.
Yeah, so
Everything is a choice. So, like, if you really feel like, okay, I'm gonna sleep with this guy or whatever, it's a choice. But it's like, know why you're making that choice.
your power. It's you
Like,
have to
know what you're choosing. Like, if you're choosing this because this is just what you want to do, this is what's gonna make you happy for now, is what you want to do. But be in that truth of knowing what you're choosing. Like, don't be blind to choose and be like, and then later like, oh, why did I do, like, you knew what you was
Was
doing.
doing,
You knew what
right.
you were doing. So
Right.
so be transparent with yourself, be open and be truthful and living your truth and be like, yeah, okay, I did that because
Right,
this is
right.
what that's what I wanted.
Don't lie. You don't have to lie about.
No matter what anybody else is
Some
gonna
people,
think.
you think that. I guess this has to do a lot with self-esteem and how you see yourself or how you think people view you, and I think a lot has to do with social media
Oh, yeah.
nowadays and
Yeah.
how our perspective of how another person looks at us and how we got to keep these standards going. And it's just like, at the end of the day, don't lie about what you're doing. If you feel like, I went to go see Tim and I was, damn, I don't want to. I went to go see Tim
Just go.
and like,
gotta go now.
I just, I went to go see so and so, and even though I've been dealing with him for a long time, and that was my ex-boyfriend, I no longer talk to him, and I'm going back and talking to him, and if I told y'all bitches I wasn't talking to him no more, and I'll continue to talk with him, I'm not lying about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna hit Makai up like, bitch, I went to go see Tim today.
Right.
I know I'm dumb, I know I'm stupid, don't tell me nothing. I know, but bitch, I just went, and I need a moment with myself. I need like a few days to get over
Right.
whatever I'm
And
feeling.
then when
to bring
someone
back.
confronts you about it, don't deny and say like, oh no, that's not where I was going or what I was doing, or that wasn't the point of me doing. Yes, it was. Like, just be honest and be truthful.
It's
Not for
right.
me, but for you. Like,
Yourself, because all you're doing is hurting yourself, your well-being, your happiness. When you continue to lie your whole lives based on your faults, all it's doing is bringing you down. You get depressed. Like you
I'm
hurt
not-
yourself more. There's no need to do any of that. Like, I let my truth out there. Whoever needs to hear my truth, I let it out there. As soon as I talk to a guy, let them know how it is. Whoever I'm around, I always told them. When I met you, I told you my situation point blank, point hand. When I was in beauty school, everybody was crying, oh, this is so hard. It's so, like, my life was hard at that time. I let everybody know, listen, y'all don't even got to cry. Y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm going through. Like, just
Right.
keep your shit pushing, and you're going to get to where you need to get to, and that's it. Like, it is what it is. You got to, I don't know what it was. I think it was the episode of what fucking show I used to watch? Shameless.
Oh yeah.
When she got arrested for cocaine, I guess it was, and the
Mhm.
kids had the cocaine or something like that, and she had to go through a period of depression. Like, she was lonely by herself. She cried. She went through everything in this house by herself. It was like the whole season was about her breakdown. Yo, I felt that shit. I felt that on a like on a spiritual level. Like,
But
I felt
sometimes
her
you really
pain.
you have to have those moments where you really do just like let loose. It's a cleanse. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. It is not a sign of weakness or showing that you're a weak person or that you can't handle certain things. Like, everybody has their own methods and their ways of cleansing and healing, and whichever way is good for you, as long as it's not detrimental to your health or you putting yourself in danger, whatever way you cleanse and heal from whatever it is that you're going through, a loss of a loved one, a breakup, a divorce, a pregnancy, a birth, anything, like, because all of those things are events that can take place in your life that will actually put a strain. Like, school, like, come on, everything, work, anything can really trigger you and just set you off to the point where you're like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. I gotta sink into a dark hole, and I gotta be by myself, and I gotta distance myself. Like, those are not signs of self-love. Like, those are not, because one, you're trying to run from whatever is happening. You're not being mindful and being aware of what's going on in your immediate life. Like, you're trying to ignore it. No, embrace that. Embrace those bills. Embrace that breakup. embrace that postpartum depression. Embrace the loss of your job. Embrace the loss of your mom, your father. Like, whatever it is, all of that is gonna eventually play a big role in you learning how to love yourself.
And even
Like-
so, like, some females go through the whole, like, this can be you're in relationship. It don't even have to be a female. It could be like your mother, your sister, whoever, a family friend, a friend, whoever it is, a teacher, whoever you with on a daily. Certain people can trigger your self-esteem to be low, whether it be like physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. It causes low self-esteem, but you have to find yourself amongst all those things. You have to look in yourself and be like, no. I know y'all watch Issa Issa Rae.
Yes.
It's coming back. You watch Insecure. When she talk in the mirror, I do that.
Yo, that's
I do that every day, not because of her. I've been doing this
Yo,
for
that's
years.
me.
That's
Like-
my pep
like,
talk.
come on. Like, are
you's
you
a bad
serious?
bitch. Are
Like-
you serious? Like, you
stressing over these niggas.
when
for
you go
what?
outside, you let them know. Like, you walk up the block, they gonna holler. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you good today. So what if you on your period, you look bloated? They still gonna come and sniff you. Like,
Yo, that's when I be feeling the worst. Son, I be like, how did I gain 20 pounds overnight? How?
don't worry, when your period's gone, you're gonna lose 20 pounds. You're gonna look like an extra
I hate
snack. Like,
that.
it's just life. Like, it's sometimes you just have to go. You have to go through your worst. You have to hit the bottom to realize how much you love your own self. When nobody's around you and nobody's there to save you, you'll learn to save your own self.
Yo,
Like,
let me tell y'all about hitting rock bottom. Like, for real. Like, and rock bottom does not, I'm not saying that everybody, when they hit rock bottom, means that they're like homeless and they lost everything and they're just, rock bottom can obviously, and I say this because of something that happened today, rock bottom can obviously even be when you're at the top of the top. You got everything you ever wanted and you think that you're good. Kate Spade killed herself today, bro. Like,
a lot of people that's rich kill themselves because they're still lonely. They
this
never,
is exactly.
They
and
don't know how to love
themselves.
themselves.
They don't
like
love
they were
themselves.
going through whatever
Everybody
it
else
is.
around them loves them or loves what they do.
or love what they're worth, what they can bring
And
to
they're-
them.
And they're so wrapped up in that. And when you get home in that lonely ass, big ass house, big ass penthouse apartment, whatever it is, and you don't have anything or anyone, or even if you do have family, a big family, but you go in the bathroom and you have that alone time and it'll hit you when you least expect it. You just be going to get in the shower, think you're doing something regular that you do on a daily basis. But for whatever reason, at that time, that day, that time you're about to get in the shower, you just like, that shit comes over you like, damn, I ain't got nothing. Like, I don't feel anything. Like, I'm just, you feel numb almost. Like, it's just, yo, I've had that. I've felt that like so many times where you just like, what am I doing this for? Would like, and I can say that I understand, like why people consider suicide or think about it, because it's like, yo, there's gotta be something better than this. Like, there's gotta be something better than living here and dealing with what I'm dealing with. Or life gotta be better if I'm not here. You feel me? Like, everything's gonna go on. So I understand like why people have thoughts like of suicide, and because it's just, you start thinking like, all right, there's gotta be like, come on. I'm struggling doing all this for what, when I could easily just drop everything, give up, and just say fuck it, and that's it. Like, that's how people see it, especially when they feel like they don't have anyone who loves them for them.
That's why you have to
you only
love
love me because I dropped the hot album.
And this is why you have to
Like-
love yourself. You have to sit in that room by yourself and look at you. Like, I wake up in the morning, I might go take my shower. I don't know. Well, okay, morning. Some of y'all know I'm a late sleeper, so let me not even say morning. But yeah, 11, 12 o'clock. Anyway, so I wake up.
You know what time I wake up?
Shut up.
6:15.
That's
bro.
good.
That's why I be texting you in the morning. We're just gonna have to get on my schedule, okay? We got to be on the same
But
schedule.
I wake up, I go in the shower or whatever the case be, and I come out, lotion my skin. I'm feeling myself. Like, I'm like, oh, bitch, I look in the mirror like, I'm doing all of this. I'm checking myself out, because if the confidence is not with me, how somebody else is going to see the confidence in me?
Yeah.
Like,
if
I
I don't think I'm beautiful, how you gonna think?
I need you to see this is going to illuminate from the inside out. And I want you to
need
see the halo.
to love
like,
me
I
and
need
appreciate me at my words.
You see this
when
crown?
I
I know
look
y'all
a
see this
hot
crown right here. You
mess.
see this crown? It never falls off, so don't ever disrespect it. It's here.
When I'm looking a hot mess, or I feel like I'm looking my worst, that's when I need you to really show me love. I need to know that you're here for the sloppy, ugly, drool crust on the mouth in the morning.
And that's when you
type
know
of
somebody
person.
truly loves you. Like, because
I'm good. Because I woke up and I'm comfortable. Like, and they be like, yo, you're not going to No, why? I think I look fine. I look good and I feel good. Why I got to go? Why? All right, I'll brush my teeth. Fine. What else? I'm not taking my bonnet off. No, I'm comfortable. I'm home and I'm ugly. I'm good. Like, I don't.
Sometimes I just pick up the face. Like, I would get random FaceTimes. I look a hot mess and I be like, oh my God, why you calling me?
I be answering my.
But then I'll be right there having
I
a full
used to be like,
conversation.
if a guy call me whatever, somebody that I like or that I'm talking to, whatever I'm dealing with, caught me. I used to go in the bathroom real quick, pull my
I think
bonnet
guys
off,
do that too.
brush my. Of course they do
Mhm.
that.
Like, oh no, I look a hot mess. I can't be on here with her.
Of course they do that. They be like, yo, I'm gonna hit you back real quick. Nigga, you look a hot mess right now. Your eyes is all swollen. You just woke up. Like,
Your breath
listen,
stinks through the
I
camera,
answer my
and I
phone
want to,
with my
and I want to
bonnet
lick
on.
every part of your stink breath. Like, still, like, you get what I'm saying? That's how much somebody should love you. And be like,
Sorry,
ooh, your breath look
but
like it stink, but I want to lick it.
I just don't think that we're at that level yet where I like want to smell your breath.
But learning to love yourself will be the hardest thing you'll do in your whole entire life. Because we get so much judgments from
It's a
everybody
fact.
else in society and how we're supposed to look. Like, I don't mind being with my hair looking wild and being on camera. Like, I use filters because they fucking popping. Them shits is like, they cute.
I like
and I'll
filters
use
'cause-
filters without them. Like, I
First
don't
of all,
care.
I'd be mad curious to see how I look like an animal. Like,
Yo, you be, that ass, I look so popping as an animal. Like,
I'm like, let me see how I look as this fox.
But that's
the
not-
fox got glasses. What's up, cutie fox?
but people really think like, oh, she used a filter. She's no
Yeah, like, oh,
self-confidence.
she can't
like,
be trusted. Oh, yeah, like, she got to use a filter every time she take a picture because she thinks she's ugly. Like,
You see me now? You see me now?
no. I just think, but I'm not going to lie. Like, some of the filters, I'd be like, okay, this one has highlights.
Yes, it does. It contour.
Okay.
You be like-
lashes. All right. Hide the little dark marks. 'cause, you
Right.
know, I
We all
got
got
acne,
hyperpigment.
We got hyperpigmentation. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So,
I got baggy. I'm like, my eyes is like, I have bags underneath my eyes because I don't sleep. And, you know, people call me at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it's all good, you know? People text me at 8, 9, 10, you know? Some people don't text me, but it's still, like, I don't get mad. Like,
well,
you
I
know
text
what's
her
so
ass
funny?
early in the morning.
Because some people really be like, oh, I seen your green light on. I see people green light on all the time,
All
and I be texting
right,
them.
So what?
I text them, and I go on Facebook, I see the
If
green
I
light
say
on.
I'm in Jamaica, but you see me on White Plains Road, I'm in Jamaica. Don't worry
I don't
about
get
what
mad.
I
I just wait. I just wait.
said. Don't worry about what I said.
I don't get mad. I see it.
If I'm
Let's just
online,
remember,
so
I
what?
see your green light. I see it. So you're not hiding nothing from me. I know that you see that. You seen that I text you and you just don't reply, and I seen that you on. But I'm cool with
Yo,
it.
let me just
'cause
say
you're not
y'all
gonna hurt
what
my feelings.
Kalika always does, right? She be feeling the type of way from before we start recording, and somehow, some way, she ties it into the show.
So
Like, she was talking about this green light shit for like an hour before we started recording. Oh, wait, I had the definition of self-love. I forgot. I should have started that in the beginning, but it's okay. Self-love is regard for one's own well-being and happiness. Self-love, this is just a note. This is not in the definition, but note to self. Self-love is an action, not a state of just feeling good. So, like, you have to actually do things
to
in
make you
order
feel good.
to make yourself to have that self-love. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, I love myself. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, you have to do things just how when you're proving to someone else that
Take
you love
yourself
them,
out.
you're doing things to prove to someone else that you love
Go
them.
run around the
Do
block
things
by
for
yourself.
Do things for yourself.
Go
So,
walk through the park by yourself. Go pop a champagne
yeah.
by yourself. You ever went to the club by yourself?
About,
You ever
right.
went to the strip club by yourself? Yo, it's plenty of times that I went to the strip club and met people there, but I was by myself. Nobody came with me. I was on that line all lonely. Everything I walked through there, I couldn't find my friend. I'm like, yo, where they at? I made some friends. You know me, Micaiah. I'll make friends.
Facts.
Okay? I will
That's
go
me
by
too. I make
myself
friends
and I will
everywhere I go.
make tons of friends that night and
I
I'll
make
be
friends
cool.
everywhere
Like,
I go.
I'm fine with it. You just got to be fine and happy with yourself. Like, I talk to people all the time on Facebook. I don't even know half these people. I know I'm lying. I probably do. I dead ass do. But
I don't think I know half. I mean,
I do. I
half,
know
but-
some of them, but it's like I don't
But then
mind.
again,
Like,
it's crazy because you know so many people. You'd be surprised who you know.
yeah, and
who
you
you
never know who
connected
you
with.
link with, who knows who, and who knows what. But still, in all, I'm comfortable in my own skin. Like, I'll get butt naked right now if I had to. Comfortable. Like, every day I'm naked in my house. Like, I walk through the door. Sometimes I go outside. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't say this because then people gonna look for me. Yeah.
Don't. Yeah, she's about to take it to another level. So we got 7 steps for self-love, and I found this online. So it's like, guys, we're not telling y'all stuff, like, we're not making this stuff up. It's out there if you're looking for help. Or
But before we start on that, I just want to, I think it's very, like, we just can't come on here and just be like, oh, self-love, 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 self-love. You just got to love yourself. We have to, like, have you ever?
Oh,
have
we
you?
gonna have testimonial time.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought she wasn't gonna
Oh,
come through with the. I thought she wasn't
'Cause
come
I
through
wouldn't
with
be
the.
able to talk about this if I didn't battle with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't have my own ups and downs of self-love, like, you know, issues or doubts in myself. Man, I'm not going to dwell too much into it because I'm not trying to, you know, chat too much. But because that could be a whole episode. Are you kidding me? Please, I've been dealing with that my whole life. But so 7 steps for self-love. The first one is become mindful. Like, mindful of what it is that you're struggling with, like what that in regards to self-love, like about yourself. What are the things that you don't necessarily like or love, or you're accepting, or you've been struggling to accept for your whole life, pretty much. 2, act on what you need rather than what you want. Like, we could want 1,000,001 things. Number 1, it doesn't mean that they're going to be good for us. And number 2, just because we want it does not mean that we necessarily need it right then and there. Do what you need. Prioritize. Focus on the things that are important, not the things that are just, you know, temporary. Because anything that you more so need has a little bit more longevity. Like, we need food and water to survive. So we're always going to need, like, food and water to survive. Like, you want a pair of sneakers. You're not gonna need those specific pair of sneakers for. Are you gonna need multiple? Yes, but that's not something. Don't go buy fucking $400 sneakers that you're gonna not want in a couple months, or you're gonna be trying to sell off. Like, that's not something that you need. Like, base your life off of necessities. 3, practice good self-care. Take care of yourself. Hygiene. Ladies, go to the doctor.
Ladies, guess what?
Guys, go.
No,
Guys, go to the doctor. Guys need to go to the doctor. I'm sorry,
I
men
know
do
about
not.
that,
Men
but
do not go to
self-love.
the
Don't
doctor.
forget this. I'm gonna say this one thing, because a lot of you females get stuck in relationships because the dick is too bomb. Guess what? You know they make penises on, like, you go to the sex store, they got them every different size. They got them your color. They got them your feel. They got the grit on it. Whatever you need, you can buy. So don't think that you need to be stuck with somebody based on because he has good penis. I can buy you good penis. I can get it for you. Like, just give me your address, I'll ship it. No problem. No problem at all. I just don't want. And even guys, you could get a sex toy or whatever. You get the thing with the look like a flashlight, look like vagina, whatever the case being. You figure out if you got your hands, some hands be working, do whatever you do. But don't think you gotta be stuck with somebody because the sex is so good. Like,
yeah, no, and definitely if they're not appreciating you, or if they're not even, this is the number 1 red flag. Like, and we overlook this so much, or we don't pay attention to it.
Some
Even
people
if
are
it's
very
there.
narcissistic.
If the person that you're dealing with is not showing or producing self-love for themselves, what the hell you think they're about to give you? If they're not even showing any type of self-love for themselves,
Right.
they're not motivated. They don't have any type of goals. They're not grooming themselves on a regular basis. They're not taking care of themselves. They're not going to the doctor. They're not making sure that they're just up to date with what's going on around them. They're not aware of their surroundings. Like, you're not paying attention to anything that's going on in the world. You have to care about those things. How are you going to care about yourself? How are you going to care about me? True. So you got to pay attention to how people are even treating themselves. Just not just throwing themselves
away. If
their
hygiene is not good, you don't need to be with them. They don't love themselves.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, if I saw you twice in one day and you don't look like you bathed, or
you
like,
smell like you don't bathe.
You know, yeah, and you just walk around doing the same thing, wearing the same thing, you're not goal oriented, not motivated. You haven't been doing nothing. What are you doing for yourself? If you're not even motivated to take a shower, if you're not motivated to wash your ass, how are you motivated to be with me, or to be around me, or to work towards some type of relationship, or build some type of foundation? What are we doing? What are we doing,
people? Yo, what up? Like, you know.
What are we doing? Yo, what up? Like, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? I want to hear something. Oh, I'm getting my license. You doing something. Oh, I'm going to school. Great. Oh, I've been to the library twice today. I'm researching something that I just, been on my mind and I'm thinking about lately, and I want more information on it. Feed yourselves. Like, mentally, emotionally. You gotta come on.
Even physically, you go to the gym and exercise. You go do some squats every time you go to the bathroom. Do 15 squats every time you pee. That's gonna motivate you to. You go and look in the mirror next week and you be like,
Like,
oh,
oh, my shit.
all right, I'm feeling myself. When I put this dress on, I'm gonna look damn good.
My
Like you
friends
gotta.
say I'm getting thick.
You gotta you just gotta do what you gotta do for you. Don't wait for somebody else to predict or help you be the person that you need to be. You
Right.
just gotta motivate yourself to be that person. And then you know what's gonna happen? When you put, like, for me, I feel like I have the table, I brought the chairs, you know, I got 2 chairs or so, you know, I got some food up here. Like, my table is well put together. Now when the next person that comes in my life, whoever it may be, they gonna have
What
to
you
bring
got?
something to the table. They just
What you
can't come
got?
with a fork and start digging.
Right, and that doesn't mean you just we're talking about money.
Oh,
Like,
no,
somebody-
no.
Like, what are you coming?
No.
What you coming to the table? Are you coming with? What are you coming with? Like,
Are you coming to strengthen my mind? Are you coming to, you know?
Are you coming to feed me? Are you
right,
coming
feed
to
my soul?
Are you coming to talk, communicate? Are you
Because
coming with
I feel
ideas?
people on,
like,
on an intellectual level. Like, you can't come to me
yeah,
and
we
be
gotta
like,
be able to have a real.
sex, because I'm a curve. Like,
I could.
no, it's
I
not
could-
happening. Like,
please.
come to me on an intellectual level. Let's talk.
That shit don't matter.
Let's
I
talk
could put
about the
myself
moon
to sleep.
stars and show me something. Let me learn something that I never learned before. Put me on to something that I'm
Yeah,
inside my
I
phone and I'm like, yo, I'm
definitely-
studying this because he just, you know, he or she just put me on to this.
Even
Like,
if it's music, like something I never listened to before, like something with a message. Like, I don't. If we can't talk, like, if we can't talk, I don't know. It's pointless.
Yeah, it's garbage. Like, it's really garbage. And nowadays, it's just like people don't talk. I don't know what it is. Like, people just straight to sex. Like, it's annoying. I don't know about, maybe y'all like it, but I know
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
let's
come-
have some
no.
conversation. Let's
I
talk
need
on a daily
conversation.
basis.
I need to know that
what you
your
doing.
mindset is
What's your plans in the next?
like,
6
I want to
months?
hear your
Like, what
mindset. You ever talk to somebody and their mindset is so good? You just sitting there like, you're
It's
thinking about
stuck.
everything. You like, damn, I gotta have
You
10
just
kids
ad-
by him.
Yo,
I could
you
just,
admire.
like-
You just start to admire. You just like, where have you been? Like, I've been looking for somebody just
Like,
to have this
you
conversation.
just looking at, you
with.
think he got a cape. You like, oh my god, look at his
Is this-
cape. He got the
Is
S on
this
his
Superman?
chest.
Is this Superman?
But some people don't have to, like, I need you to understand, like, some people that come in your life don't have to be in a relationship as far as like girlfriend, boyfriend. Those people could be mutual friends and you can build a amazing relationship with somebody just off of a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, just that little bit can go somewhere so far. They can
You'd
help
be
you.
surprised.
You know, yeah. It's just
And it may not be right then and there. Like, and everyone is always so just rushed. Like, oh, I wonder where this is gonna go. Like, just whatever. If 2 years down the line, it
Right.
turns into something.
I
Even,
might feel butterflies.
at least,
but next
at least
week,
look
it might
at
not
at
be
least
there.
look at it this way. Y'all will be best friends. Y'all will
Right.
be best friends. That person will know everything there is to know about you, or whatever you're willing to show and open and let them know. They'll know your fears, your dislikes, your likes. At that point, if it does go into like a relationship or something romantic or long term, it's like, well, this person knows everything about me already. It's like it'll just come and happen naturally. Like, so
I remember I was like in a relationship. I think it was like when I started this relationship, like 06, 07, or yeah, it was a long time. It was on and off. I think it ended in 08. But I was in this relationship, and it might not have been like, you know, back then. It was back then in my time. It was sniping day, so whoever got hit. Like, the target was on your head. Boom, whatever. So I was dealing with this person, and you couldn't, like, the way he fed my soul. He fed my soul, but I didn't catch on because I wasn't loving myself. Like, he hooked, line, and sinker me because he knew that, oh, she's vulnerable. She
Right,
doesn't
she's
she doesn't
vulnerable,
value
yeah.
herself. I can do all this stuff. I can give her the world, and I can just shake her world up, and I could do everything I can do everything possible behind her back, in front of her face, and she wouldn't move because I done gave her life itself, and she doesn't
Right.
even value herself. I had
just
to
blinded.
literally let that relationship go. Like, I had a fall. I stayed in my house crying, heartbroken, everything that I went through. I mean, like, I completely lost myself in the whole sense of everything. Like, I didn't want nobody looking at me. Like, I felt like I wasn't beautiful. I wasn't, what was wrong? What's wrong with me? Why you don't love me? Da, 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 da.
Girl.
What's so wrong with me? Why I'm not cute enough? No, that wasn't it. You just didn't love yourself, and he seen that. He seen it. So he used that to his own usefulness, like whatever you want to call it, whatever.
And you
like,
can't even, and it's like you want to be so mad at that person. You
But you
want to
can't.
hate them. You want to
It's
hate
you.
them so much. Like, you used me. You did this to me. You hurt me. You know, you dragged me along and you just come back and keep. No, you keep letting these things happen. People are only going to do to you whatever it is that you allow them to do.
Word.
And I can say that so comfortably now because I've been able to come to terms with a lot of things that have happened, you know, like in my romantic life or in my love life that is like, come on, Micaiah, like, what the fuck? Like, what was you doing? Like, but when you go through, when you experience
And you do
things that
some-
are more so for that are meant for your adult life, and when you get older and you know, when you're a little bit more seasoned and you have a little bit more knowledge, when it happens to you when you're so much younger, it's like, okay, I was young, but
I was young, dumb, and full of. Yeah.
okay, so it's like at that time it's like, but I still don't. I honestly I don't feel like I should give myself a pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are things that went down, things that were said to me, done to me, where it could have been, where I know for a fact I just should have been like,
I'm going.
I'm done with this.
I'm.
But it's the idea of everything else that could come of that situation and all the hope and the faith that you have, knowing that eventually that shit is probably really not going to happen. You're only hurting yourself. And you let it becomes a vicious cycle. Like, it just happens over and over and over and over and over again. And you get so comfortable with it happening over and over again that it becomes a norm for you. So
Mhm.
now it's just like, okay, well, this is my life. This is just how things happen to me. You think life is, life keeps happening to me. Life keeps happening to me. No, make life happen for you. Make things work in your favor. Make the decision. Make the decision to change that situation or to walk out of the situation and to completely say, listen, I'm giving you an option. Either you work with me to fix this, to change this. I'm going to fix what I need to fix about me, and you fix whatever it is that you need to improve or fix on about you, and we'll make it work. Or let's just go our separate ways. Because ain't no sense in sitting there
Definitely.
hurting yourself. You hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. And the more that you go tit for tat, play back and forth, be petty or whatever it is, or,
It's- it's
try to
getting you
get
nowhere.
revenge, it's getting you nowhere.
No, when I say it's getting you nowhere,
it's
getting
making you a bitter,
no
sour person.
Nowhere.
Revenge
Because
is not the
you
answer.
like, I have done stuff because I wanted people to love me. Like, I have said, instead of saying no, I said yes because I didn't want nobody around me to look at me as like, oh, I can't mess with her. I didn't want nobody to be mad at me, so I took it upon myself to be like, oh no, yes, I'll do this or I'll do that.
Mhm.
You know, I want these people to love me. I want him to love me. I was totally wrong. You have to put your foot down. You have to be like, no, I'm not doing this, because people will walk all over you, and they would take
Right
your
over you.
kindness, and they would take your loyalty, and they would destroy it. They would destroy you as a person because you didn't love yourself. You have to understand that. You have to say no. You have to. Like, you have to tell people about what you're with and what you're not with. Some people might say, oh, you playing yourself, or oh, I'm not fucking with you. Oh, okay. They're gonna try to make you feel so
Or they're gonna
bad.
hit you with the wow,
That's
really? Like, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Oh,
They
you keep
definitely
playing
gonna-
games.
They're gonna throw things. They're gonna throw things back in your face that they've done for you.
Let
in
me
the
tell you,
past,
it's
and-
bullshit. It's bull fucking shit. You take that shit and you tell them the SMD. You know what I'm talking about. Like, and that's it. And you keep it going
What
with
do you
life
have to
because
say for your fans?
I swear,
if
swear,
you support me, thank you so much. I love you and thank you for all your support. And if you don't like me, suck my dick. And I know, because I am a woman, you're probably thinking I don't have a dick, but I have a pink dildo in my dresser.
No, it's so serious. Like, seriously, there's some people that will test your patience, and people will they will
Yo.
try to find everything in the world to make you seem
It's
like
all
you're
a test.
crazy.
It is all a test. It is
when
a
you
test. It is a
eliminate
test.
certain
It is a
people
test.
out your life becomes so
Everybody
beautiful.
can't come. Everybody can't come. So everybody cannot come with you on your way to where you're going. That's
And you're gonna
it.
meet some amazing people after you let go of those people
That's
that
it.
wasn't
You
worth
gotta
your
make
time.
room. You think they would just keep boarding people on a train? Everything has a capacity. Trains have capacities. Elevators have capacities. Escalators, rooms. Your life has a capacity
Your
of people
uterus
that
has a
you
capacity
can
too. Once it fills, you have to pee. Like, I'm just saying, like,
Listen, your bladder, your uterus,
same shit, bladder, uterus.
No, but seriously, even your spirit, your energy, you cannot let you gotta release. Like you have to release, whether that's people, feelings, experiences. Leave shit in the past. Release it and move on to the next chapter of your life. Don't drag old shit from the last chapter into the new chapter. Is that how people write books?
Yeah, they do.
But you relate it's a story.
Yeah,
it's a
you
story.
end it and it goes on.
If that was the case, books would have no chapter. You would be talking about one thing over and over and over and over and over again. You have to eventually turn the page and move on to something new. Like, that's the problem. We dwell so much. And I feel like, and social media is such, the fact that you can still see things from 5-6 days ago on your timeline is ridiculous. Like, okay, like, that happens already. Like, why are we still talking and reposting? Like, everything is just so much. It's so repetition.
But that's
like,
why they
in
have
the
a mute
world.
button, girl. If you see something you don't like, you mute it and you keep it moving. That's how life is. You see something you don't like, you pause.
Don't
that
get me
shit,
wrong.
you
Like,
erase
I
it,
love the whole
and
memories thing and
keep
all
it
of that. Like, that's
going.
cool. But
it's all up to you. At the end of the day, you
Yeah,
control
so-
it. So if you can't control your timeline, then you mute the motherfuckers. Mute, and you keep it moving.
Right.
Like you keep
like, I turned off notification. If I comment on something on somebody else's
I
page,
turn that shit off too.
turn off notifications. I don't need y'all to be reminding me all day of what I saw earlier at 10 o'clock this morning. That's fine. Okay. I commented on it. I said what I had to say about it. I liked it, whatever it was. Haha. Laughed. Loved it. Whatever. Moving along. Shared it. That's it. I'm done. I'll see it next year when it come up in my memories. I don't need to dwell on it right now. Like, we're moving on to the next chapter.
And
That's
some
it.
people won't get it. Some people totally won't get it. Some people won't totally be like, "Oh my gosh, she has an attitude. I can't deal with her." No, I see your bullshit from the door, and I've been through there, and I'm not
Here's
with
me
it.
and my attitude. Not giving
I'm
a
not
fuck,
with
'cause
it.
I don't.
I'm not.
Like, I'll take
So-
me and my attitude right out the door. Somebody gonna feel it. Somebody gonna feel you. At the end of the day, you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
Nope.
You're not, and that's fine.
Because
That's fine.
everybody don't like green tea.
Everybody don't like green tea.
Some
Some
people
people
like
say
peppermint.
it's bitter. It has no flavor. I like green tea. I'll drink that shit with nothing in it, and it burns fat boo. So watch my stomach shrink while you be
Mhm.
sitting there with the sour face.
So it's just finding what's, they're going to find you. You don't even need to find them. Don't think you have to be out there like, I need to find love. I need to hurry up and get married. I need to have 7 kids. Like, I'm my age, and I don't have no kids.
I'm my age, and I don't have no kids. Yeah, don't let
I'm
everyone else's
32
timeline
and I don't have no kids,
determine
and nobody's rushing me to have kids. But when I do,
how fast you're
me and my husband, because I put everything that I manifest, I put it out in the world, and it comes true. Me and my husband, we gonna be rocking the bed, and I'm gonna have all these back to back. Okay, So
they
that's
gonna
mad.
be coming to my house. Like, I'm be yelling at her kids and shit.
I'm gonna be like fire.
Sit your asses down. But mama, I don't give a shit what your mother said. She's out the country for 2 weeks. Your ass is with me. Now.
Yeah, I don't know, just enjoy love. Like, I just want to leave with some quotes before we get out of here. But like, until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. And that was Scott Peck. So like, it's self-explanatory. Like, you gotta love
Very.
yourself. Your time is valuable. Like I forgot what video I seen, but they I forgot who it was. Was it Gary Vee? But he was saying your phone rings, and sometimes you choose not to pick up your phone, and somebody will continually text you. Like, I see, like, you're not picking up my phone. Yeah, this is my
I'm
time.
choosing
I don't
not
have to pick
to.
up my phone. You don't
I'm
know what I'm
choosing not to
doing. This
answer
is
my
my
phone
time
right now.
So when I call people and they don't pick up, or I call somebody FaceTime, whatever the case may be, whoever, whatever, I don't really get mad because I don't know what they're doing. They could be sleeping. They could be taking a shit. They could be taking a shower. I don't
They could
get
be
mad.
praying.
Like,
They could be relaxing.
they could be ignoring me for all
meditating.
I know. It's cool. Life goes on.
I get sometimes, like, you may be like, some people get worried or whatever. Depending on what your last conversation was with that person, then I can see why some people get frantic and stuff when they're trying to like blow you up. But that depends on, the vibe already previous to that phone call or that text or whatever it is. But you have to respect when people are taking their personal time. It's nothing. No, it is something personal, but it's not personal towards you. And if it is, you will find out. You'll know in the body language of that person the next time you see them, the verbiage that they choose to use when you're speaking to them. you know, their attitude or whatever is their whole vibe towards you, you'll know if it's really beef. Like, if it's beef, it's gonna be known beef. But if it's not, just know that I was taking some, you know, some me time.
Work on being in love with the person in the mirror who has been through so much but is still standing.
I don't look like what I've been through. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Amen. Because I don't look like I've been through. Like,
that's one of my favorite quotes and my favorite gospel songs.
I didn't learn to be quiet when I had an opinion. The reason they knew who I was is because I told them.
Speak up. Speak up for yourself. Like, that's what that is. Just speak up. Be present. Be here. Like,
and this is for my boys, the bitches out there. You know, I'm going to just lay some shit down because I think that, you know, we need to stick together. And sometimes we don't. We put each other down. But I'm here for whatever. If you have a problem or whatever the case, me and Makai, you could leave us. You know, we left something on the page for you to email us.
Oh, yeah, for our
you
episode,
talk to somebody,
the Queen's
if you're
Advice.
feeling hurt, if your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, whatever the case being,
you
just
caught
leave
in a
something
dilemma.
there.
You just need
And
a little
you know, we'll give you a
advice.
little pick up.
Y'all can
Like,
send that in. Send in DMs. You can even if it's just real brief. If you want to remain anonymous, you can remain anonymous. You can send an email to the Queen's Circle 2018@gmail.com. That's gonna be for the Queen's Advice episode. It's gonna be. I hope we actually get stuff in for that episode so we could do it.
But yeah, this is how you make boss bitch moves, quote unquote. Let me not even say boss bitch. I'm sorry. This is how queens make
moves.
powerful moves. Okay, because I'm gonna call you a queen. I'm not gonna call you a bitch. Because guys already call us that. So
Right.
to my
and that's
queens,
just a mood. You know what I'm saying? We get a little bitchy.
Yeah. You know, no. Just, you know, to my queens, don't let a motherfucker press you for anything. Keep your priorities straight. Okay? Keep God, self, family, home, money, all that. Whatever you feel, whatever you're into, keep that all straight.
Don't even let him press you for your time. Like, nah.
Stop shitting on yourself. You're number one. Numero uno. Okay? Nobody comes higher than you. Keep yourself motherfucking first. Stop shitting on yourself. You's the queen. I see it. I see your crown. They may not see it, but I see it. It's tilting a little bit. Let me fix it for you, but you good. Build your own self up and be your own best friend. I'm going to say this again. Build your own self up and be your own best friend. We depend too much on other people.
Be your own best friend.
Sometimes you gotta sit.
It's okay to talk to yourself.
I
Y'all
talk to
know that,
myself
right?
all the time.
You are not crazy. I have
talk to
full-blown conversations with myself in this
I
house.
talk to myself
by myself.
They say you crazy. You answer yourself, but I answer myself. So I guess I'm a little
I
crazy.
answer myself first, second, third, fourth. How many people I need to have there in that conversation? That's how many people there. Okay.
So stop depending on people. Okay. Stop it. You don't need to depend on people. Don't seriously, because some people be like, I can't do nothing because so and so is not coming this way or so and so is not doing this. Stop depending on people, because you know what? People gonna look out for themselves. They gonna catch their own bag for themselves. So you know what? You need to get up and worry about your own self and depend on your own self, because at the end of the day, nobody's not gonna do for you like you do for yourself. Set yourself up so you can make moves how and when you want to. This is like, once again, you waiting on people. You waiting for people to set these goals. Don't do that.
Somewhere to a concert or somewhere that you know you gotta be there on time and depend on that person.
Hello?
Oh nah, I'm only going if so and so giving me a ride.
Tickets came out. I forgot to tell you that. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
What?
Yeah, we gotta get them Curl Fest tickets.
When is it?
It came out Monday.
It's this month though, right?
July.
Is it around my birthday?
I don't know.
You see how she don't care? Anyway, you see? So I can't surround myself with somebody like that. No. I don't
know, bitch. I don't know. Like, fuck out of here. Anyway. But yeah, set yourself up so you can make moves when you want to. And then that's it. Like, put yourself first. Whatever you believe in, your faith, put that first. I guess put God first.
And ladies, please look. Can we stop with the light skin, dark skin? The colorism has got to stop too, because I
I'm a
it's
chameleon because I
it's
change
getting-
colors all the time. So
it's getting a little we're dragging it out. Like, come on, it's just not. Let's not. Dark skin is not nasty, and light skin is not too good.
Stop bleaching your skin.
Oh please!
You don't have
stop
to bleach
bleaching
your skin.
please.
I'm tired of y'all looking gray.
Please, I'm tired of seeing light skin and black knuckles. Like, please
Oh,
stop.
y'all looking crazy out there.
I don't like it. I know that sometimes it's it's being you have to do it. You're being told to do it by your dermatologist or whatever. But y'all taking it too. It's a difference between trying to get rid of dark spots and trying to get rid of your dark skin overall. Like, do you go home and bathe in that shit? Like, I don't understand. You mix it with soap and take a bath in it. Like, just stop. Just stop doing it.
We don't need
please.
you to bleach your skin. Like, I love.
Please stop
I
doing
just
it.
want to sit here and tell you that I love you. If nobody can tell you
I
they
love
love
us
you,
for real.
I love you. Like, I love your skin. I love the tone. I love your big nose. I love whether you have big feet, whether you're 6'2",
This is what.
whether
this is
you're
the
fat,
only, this
whether
is
you're
the only
skinny.
body you got.
Like, I love you. I personally love you. Whether your hair could be nappy as hell. I love you. Like, if nobody else told you that, I love you.
This is the only form that we were put here on this earth with. This is it. This is it.
But inside,
This
your
is
soul is more powerful
You can
than
inject it, you can slice it, you can cut it, you can burn it, you can do whatever it is, you can tattoo it, you can lighten it, bleach it, whatever it is that y'all out there doing to enhance. It does not. It's not taken away from what's inside. Like,
right, because you can have a
This is it.
you can have a big booty. You get your boobs done, and a guy
and
was
can't
still
sit down and have an hour conversation with someone.
yeah. I mean, they
So
still
you look good.
You look good. Your trophy.
You look good, but you're dumb. You don't know nothing. You're not experienced. You ain't never been through nothing because you've never opened yourself or put yourself on the line or been in a vulnerable position, and
Yeah.
you've never taken chances.
Learn
in life.
your value.
So
You
have
gotta
nothing
learn
to
your
talk
worth.
about. Like, you have. What have you done while you've been here on this earth? Got butt injections? Been in a music video?
Learn your worth.
Okay.
I'm not judging nobody and what they do. I just need you to learn your worth.
Yeah.
Like, just know that
Do everything
just
you do
because
with
you're changing
conviction.
your skin, because you're adding stuff, you're taking out stuff. I don't even care if you wear weave or not wear weave, you wear natural hair or not. I just need you to know that you're beautiful. Like, you need to value
100%.
yourself. Don't let nobody play you for no fool. Don't let nobody look at you like you're not of value. You are valuable. Definitely look at yourself like a walking trophy, because that's what you are. Like,
No one is you.
you're a
and
walking
that
trophy.
is your power.
You're
No
a
one is you,
walking
and that is your
trophy,
power. That's
my
what
gal.
you gotta live by that, though. You really do have to look at yourself as royalty. Like, I am worthy of everything and then some. Like, you gotta come correct if you want to even breathe in the same area as me. Like, you have to think that highly of yourself. And it doesn't mean that you think you're better than anyone else, but you just think that much of yourself. You think that much of yourself, watch what you start to attract and what starts to happen in your
Girl,
universe.
you start attracting some. You start
Because if you feeling ugly, you gonna. I'm telling you, if you got some ugly stuff going on inside, you got that stuff that you ain't grabbed yet and took out and sat on the table and said, that's some ugly shit that's been living inside of me. If you don't do that,
parasites, some real life parasites, girl.
you're gonna be attracting some real ugly, dark, nasty things into your life. So don't sit there and wonder, why is this happening to me? Why does this keep? Because that's what you're attracting. Like,
Yep. And
and
if
we
I'm
all been there. You all
Yeah.
been there, sat there and be like, damn, I'm just being a nasty person. Like, I'm just my vibe is just not like I gotta shake this, like, this energy.
yeah,
Go through it all the time, ups and
sometimes
downs.
ups and downs. Like, I've been aggressive. I think I've
Yeah.
been aggressive this week.
Sometimes I
But-
have aggressive energies. I have sad energies.
But
I
I
have
think
depressive energies.
this aggressiveness was brought to you by they ain't shit niggas. So it's just like,
Yeah, there's always gonna be that though. That's just that's a wave that you always
But
gonna.
don't think that I'm aggressive.
eventually,
Like,
you
yeah,
know.
don't think that the aggression is like I'm not happy. I'm totally happy. I'm just letting you know
Definitely.
what I'm not about to play with. You're not
Yeah,
about to
that's
play
a
with
fact.
me.
I'm just being clear with you on something.
Let's
that's
fight.
all. But I'm happy. But let me be clear.
Let's fight. Let's fight.
So we hope that
God.
this
Sorry, I'm
episode definitely was able to reach someone, or someone was listening to this, bopping their head like yes, like
I
you
needed
just-
this.
You connected. Yeah, I definitely needed. We might have a part 2 to this episode because this is like we're we might have to. Oh, this
No,
is
no,
gonna
I didn't
tie
mean
into.
that I didn't mean that.
This is
needed
gonna
I
tie
mean
into
they-
Mask
somebody
Off.
might needed it
We should do Mask Off after this episode.
because you want to cry.
I'm.
Makai's
don't
been
wanna
waiting
cry.
to cry. Like
I
just
don't. You think I would have
She
cried
think, like,
on
She trying to make
recording?
me
Like,
want to be her
no.
journal. Like I just don't get it, and like
Whatever.
We're not
it's
gonna-
fine. I actually see. I'm taking initiative, and I'm, I'm definitely practicing self love.
That's
I'm
good. We
seeing
should
a
all.
therapist, and I'm working on me.
yeah,
Like
I see therapists too. Every
I see 2 therapists.
4 days out the week. God damn it.
So yeah. Well, hopefully this this touched somebody, and definitely lifted your spirits, or gave you that that kick, that push to restart, and try to search for self-love over again. Because you know what, it's always going to be one of those stop and go processes. Like you'll start and you feeling it, and then something comes along and knocks you off, and you got to get back up. So
don't let the distractions distract you
Yeah.
from your goals, your whatever you're
everything is a
manifesting, whatever you want to
distraction.
be.
So-
Don't let that stop you, because there's gonna be times where people come by and test you, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
am I slipping back to my old ways?
just when I
It's
was
just a
starting to get my
distraction.
shit together.
It's a distraction.
Just when
go
I was
inside. Just go
starting-
inside the house. Pull out a
Man,
book. Listen to
listen.
some good music, and just be like, you know what? I'm
when
good.
you're starting to get your attitude together. You ever seen that meme? And somebody coming in and you just like,
That's me.
Lord,
You hit the
I know
artifice.
you with. I know you with me. The art. Oh, yo, I be doing that shit so much.
But it's cool. Like you need those moments to test you. You know that your
As a
your mind-
reminder to
your
tell
mind
you
is
how
fucking
far
strong.
and watch how far you've come. You're gonna not do some shit that you would have done 6 months ago.
right.
You would have blacked out,
Right.
started throwing shit, and then you're just gonna be like, you know what? You have a good day, and you know what? I wish you the best. When you can say that and keep it pushing, and that's growth. That's
Because
growth.
you gotta hit them with the good night.
Good night.
Oh, but I hope you enjoy your day. You gotta hit them with that, like, okay, well, I hope you enjoy your day.
Oh, hope all is well. Have a good one. All right, you too. Bye bye. You got it. You got to do the.
It will
you
blow somebody's mind. They be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
That'll piss them off more than you going back and forth
What?
with them.
And then you just
the fact
hit
that you
you hit the
them.
nice block button, and then they follow you. They
Don't
see
let
you in the
people
street.
draw you out.
You just be like,
Don't draw me out all 2018. Don't draw me out.
make sure when you see the person in the street, you smile like.
I'm getting
Hey.
there. I'm getting there. My reactions are I'm having less reactions to
That's
certain
good, that's
things. So
beautiful.
I'm getting there.
That's
I'm getting
beautiful.
there. But my time, I'm like, I can't like not say like, oh yeah,
I might say a fuck out of here. Like that's
yeah.
I
It
have to say-
depends. If I'm really having, if there's multiple things, you might get a good blackout out of me once a month. But it used to be way more often than that.
especially
so I think
if it's
I'm
like
getting better.
around PMSing time. Oh, you might get something that I can't control.
You might as well just stay away from me.
Sometimes I stay
and
in the
don't-
house. So if you don't see me and I'm inside the
Yeah.
house and you like, oh, Khalid, I ain't seen you in a while. Why
I
you come
try when I'm
outside?
PMSing. I try to get out of my car as fast as possible. 'cause
I'm
I
in the
might kill
house. I'm
every-
chilling.
might
I
hit
don't need to
everybody
be
in my car.
bothered because I don't want to come at nobody's head. So yeah, like I'm gonna hit you with one of these and I'm gonna go inside and it's all good. It's all good. Like
Oh man, it's all a process. So
You
we hope that
you see this highlight, but
all right.
black girl magic.
Sis is checking out her makeup.
Black
So
girl. I don't have,
if you oh, you talking about your natural highlight?
yeah. What's wrong with
okay.
you? What makeup? Bye. Makai's a hater.
So hit us up. Let us know what you think about this episode. Like I said, we're happy to be back. It feels so good. We had to take a little hiatus, but we're back.
That's a champagne
Um,
bottle popping.
So y'all know the deal. Follow us at The Queen's Circle on Instagram, at The Queen's Circle 2018 on Facebook. Like, comment, follow, share. Y'all already know, and you can follow me on Instagram at Love Tangier, LOVETANJER.
Miss Callie J MSKALIJAY. You already know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start pulling some of y'all cards. Like some of y'all is coming on my show. People keep changing their numbers on me, and I gotta keep asking for a new number every week. But it's cool. Like,
Oh,
get you on the show.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
get
we're
you
going
on
to
the
get you on the show.
We can get a couple
So-
y'all on the show.
Hit us up. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And again, we're always taking ideas and from you guys, any type of comments or suggestions that you have.
We're
for
definitely gonna do
upcoming
this again with like
episodes.
a specialist or somebody that's like with self-love therapists or something, just so that we
Get y'all some books or something,
Yeah, something that's-
send out some pamphlets or get y'all on like an email list so we can get some daily type of inspiration.
yeah, some motivational
text
quotes out that
every morning, just to get your morning going.
Right,
So
right.
we working on some things, but we gonna catch up with y'all on the flip side.
See you
Episode
later.
4. Love you, boo.
Peace.
And I know I can't fall into that same old shit, that same old shit. I can't be on that same old shit, that same old shit. I can't be on that same old shit, that same old shit. I can't be on that same old shit, can't get away with it. Same old shit, that same old shit. I can't be on that same old shit, that same old shit. I can't be on that same old shit.